What up, man? Uh-huh. Yeah. Bearded conversation. In why you hate it? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge it. Giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking that how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got us different, excited to talk about it. Going live, set your notifications so you can holler or leave it in the comments. Debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views. We supersonic, big and get conquer. Circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block. It's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasted live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on, the hood lovers. Giving it back, the hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. What's going on, family? How everybody doing out there? Welcome. Hey, first and foremost, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Secondly, man, big ups to all my goddesses and all my kings that's moderators on the channel, man. Much love to y'all. You feel me? Hey, well, can't forget about them pickaboos, too. You feel me? The ones that pop in and pop out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if you in the building, man, if you new or you're old, do your boy a favor.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Man, y'all know the spiel, man. Y'all know how I like to start the joint off. You feel me? Hey, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And one last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Hey, and don't forget, we need to start mastering these 5 key components of life right now, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One more time, and I'm going to slow it down. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long way. Yeah, man, and about that thoughts, views, and meditations, man. You know what I'm saying? That's people we come in contact with on a regular basis. People record you with, our families, our extended families, and more especially our family right here on this channel on Bearded Conversation. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's important, man. You know what I'm saying? Support one another, help one another, man. And you know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving. You feel me? That's what it's about. Hey, and if y'all in the building, man, do your boy a favor, man. It don't cost a thing, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video,
Big
man.
Stacks, what up, Stacks? How you feeling, my boy? Stacks in the building, man. Long time no see, my boy. How you feeling, man? Happy Bearded New Year to you, my boy. You feel me, man? You know, we still kicking, still flowing, man. Still doing what we do, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's wild ass Wednesday, you feel me? You never know what's gonna happen, man. You know, we try not to get too wild, though. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta a image to obtain and uphold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But what's happening with my peoples, man? How everybody doing tonight, man? Hope everybody doing well. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody is doing well. Before we get into anything, man, and you know, I get to running my chopper, busting my chopper for the next couple of hours, you know what I'm saying? For the time that y'all gonna spend with your boy. Listen, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone on edutainment. So we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's very important. That's very, very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it. You feel me? Because we didn't already told you. That ain't what it is. So, yeah, man, just anything you hear, and it ain't just here, anything. You know what I'm saying? I would hope, you would do your proper research and due diligence, man, because you hear a lot of shit don't be correct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things be going on out here in this world, and they just be fooling us. You know what I'm saying? They just be fooling us. I like that. He say still shop and still. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. Also, for all my people, man, it's an open platform, open forum, open platform, open forum. The link is in the chat. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. So if anybody want to come up here and talk a little ish with your boy, or want to touch on a particular topic or something that I might be talking about, or if you got something you want to say that you think needs to be pushed and moved to the front, you know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to come on up here and talk about it. Or if you just need a place to vent, we try to provide a safe place and space, you know what I'm saying, for that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're about. You said I got out of jail. I was down for 79 days. Damn, Stacks. Say it again for the guys in the back. They can't hear you, LOL. Damn, Stacks. Wait, back to jail, man. Dude. Whoa, brother, you okay, man? What happened, bro? Oh, shit, I'm bugging out. What happened, bro? Well, I mean, you ain't got to tell me what happened, but you know what I'm saying? I don't mean it like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it was rhetorical, but you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to know that you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Glad you know you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? A little 2 months, 2.5 months, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Probation violation. Oh, yeah, man. You know you got to get it together, man. You can't be out here violating probation, my boy. You know that, man. You know that, man. You know how these people be, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending upon the severity of whatever the crime was. You know how these people be out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? You know they want to go, they're not going for none attack. I'm not going for none of attack. And I'm glad he was able to handle your situation, though. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you was able to handle your situation, man. Oh, yeah. See, and that's also a good part. That's also a good part because once you violate your probation or parole or whatever the case may be, if they send you back whatever time that you serve, you know what I'm saying, they chop it up as, you know what I'm saying, time considered served. So I guess that was a good thing. Oh, my bad. Yeah, man. But like I say, man, I'm glad you was able to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, knock that out and take care of that. So, you know what I'm saying, that pressure or that bullshit won't be on your mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you for that. Big ups to you for that. My bad, y'all. I had a little text coming in by my son. But anyway, big ups to you for that, man. I'm glad you was able to, like I say, man, to go ahead and get in there and knock that out, man. Because like I say, man, once you in that system, man, that bullshit, man, once that shit hit you, man, whew. Hey, man, hey, y'all, you know what, y'all, since we got big stacks in the building, man, you know what, wow, it's Wednesday, right? We got stacks in the building, stacks. We got you in the building, don't you? I'm gonna go ahead and rock out one of your Jones. Rock out. No, we don't. I'm just gonna outside. Put the glasses. Yeah, I'm getting old. Stats. But what's been going on with you besides that, man? What's been going on with you besides that? You say you sent the new one. You say you sent me a new one. I download that bad boy. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Stack say he sent me something new. I hate playing it through my. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see, Stacks. Let me see. Damn, I put these on. Let me see. Let me see how. Give me a second, child. Let me see how. Let me see what Stacks I'm talking about. Okay, bam. Like it's right there, huh? Hold on. Let's see what Stacks talking about, y'all. Sound like he just sent me some AI, y'all. Stacks just sent me some AI. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear, man. You can call me crazy, baby. I don't give a fuck. You can see it, baby. Yeah, I don't give no fuck. Hey baby, what's up? Hey baby, what's up? What you doing later, baby? I'm gonna beat it up. Hey baby, what's up? Hey baby, what's up? I'm coming over, baby. I'm gonna beat it up. Straight pound town, yeah. I'm gonna beat it up. I don't give no fucks. Come on over, baby, yeah. Let me beat it up. Lights off, door locked, home stay on silent. Bad little vibe, yeah, this shit getting violent. No chains on my neck, but the presence stay heavy. She feel it when I'm steep, whole movie deadly. I don't do romance, yeah, I'm way too reckless. Backseat action leaves stains in the Lexus. Grip up on her waist, got her breath all broken. Said my name twice, like the words stay spoken. 146, yeah, that bass started knocking. Heart rate jumping when them doors start locking. I ain't here to talk, baby, I ain't here to cuddle. Beat so dark, yeah, we stuck in trouble. She say so with damn, but this not gon' happen. I'll leave a mess than I did like Casper. No feelings caught, yeah, I'm gone by the morning. Same damn text when the sun started yawning. I'ma beat it up. What you doing later, baby? I'ma beat it up. Hey baby, what's up? I'ma come on over, baby. I'ma beat it up. Hey baby, what's up? I'm coming over, baby. I don't give no fucks. Straight pound town, yeah. I'ma beat it up. Big shout out to Big Stacks, man. Big shout out to you for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I support the peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Play people music, support the peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, man. Like I say, man, I'm glad that you got over the you know what I'm saying, your issues and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that on out the way. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to you for that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully now you can start getting shit back the way you need to get it to. You say I'm going to bring the hook back and fade the end. Okay. Okay. Put a little bit more feeling into it too, man. You know what I'm saying? Redo it or double up or something. Put something else on it. You feel me? It's kind of flat. That's a little flat. You know what I'm saying? The beat nice, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Your flow, like, a little flat. You know, you gotta pick me up a little more. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little bit more. Cause it was cause it had that, almost beat it up. You know what I'm saying? It had that vibe. Just pick it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you weren't in the mood or something, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, give it to me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just give it to me a little bit. Like, it's there just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Shit, cause the song, like, yeah, you feel me? Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. I know you got it. But other than that, yeah, wasn't nothing wrong with it. I mean, even if you didn't do that, bring the hook back and fade it at the end. Yeah, yeah. Now that I'm revisiting and rehearing it, I want, that'll work. That'll work. A little bit more energy. Yeah, definitely. Hey, man, let's get into it. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all favorite president of all time is Donald Trump. Mm-mm. So, Trump proposes massive increase in 2027 defense spending to 1.5 trillion to build dream military. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a super soldier project, but let's see what Trump talking about. He says, "Actually, I'm about to work on that track now." Yes, sir. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? I always stay on the grind. I always work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement, man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you hear from different ears, and even when you're re-listening to it, sometimes sometimes you might not catch what you need to catch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's most definitely, man. Big ups to you. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, y'all. But let's get into Trump, man. So President Donald Trump on Wednesday proposed setting military spending at 1.5 trillion in 2027, citing trouble in dangerous times. Hey, man, after this punk that would have took over Venezuela, you know what I'm talking about? We got the Colombia motherfucker talking about some come get me, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? He keep fucking with Trump. Trump gonna go out there and drop something on his ass. Bam, get him the fuck on the body here too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, goddamn it, he want to back Greenland. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go, and Denmark might not. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna stick with this one because if Trump try to do what he gonna do, you know what I'm saying, he might have some resistance. You feel me? On the back end. You know what I'm talking about? So it might not go the way he think it's gonna go. But in the end, he fucking around gonna be successful, but at what cost? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I think if we wanna be smart, you know what I'm saying, as the so-called leader of the free world, if that's what we're gonna call Trump, you know what I'm saying, like as our president, you know what I'm saying, as the overseer or whatever. I don't want to use the word overseer. It's too late. I did, but damn, that sounded. But shit, yeah. But as that's the person that's in the front. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's a puppet or and people pulling strings or not. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, what cost do we want to? You know what I'm saying? So again, we really got to sit back, think, plan, be strategic about. You know what I'm saying? How we finna do these things and and when I say we, please, that don't mean that I'm including myself personally or anybody that's involved in my circle or any of you guys that I call my family. I'm just saying we as the United States Corporation of America because we're in the country. So, it's just a figure of speech. Please don't take it literally. It was just a rhetorical phrase or word that I just, used at that time. Got to be clear and concise when we're talking about certain things. I just want to make sure, what I'm saying, that I'm clear and concise to the people. You feel? You say Trump going to get assassinated. Oh my goodness. Sal Goodman. And you say Tyke Myson? Okay. You say we played Big Bang Take Little Bank with Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even think we played Big Bang Take Little Bank. We just went in there and took shit. You feel me? I don't even think it was about that. But okay. So now he's citing dangerous times, and I wonder why. So Trump called for a massive surge in spending days after he ordered the U.S. military operation to capture Venezuela leader Nicolas Maduro and spirit him out of the country to face drug trafficking charges in the United States. U.S. forces continue to mass in the Caribbean Sea. The 2026 military budget is set to a $901 billion. The 2026 military budget is set at $901 billion. Trump in recent days has also called for taking over Danish territory of Greenland for national security reasons, and has suggested he's open to carry out military operations in Colombia. Secretary of State Mark Rubio has ominously warned the longtime adversary Cuba is in trouble. This will allow us to build the dream military that we have long been entitled to, and more importantly, that will keep us safe and secure regardless of foe. Trump said in a posting on Truth Social announcing his proposal. He added that he feels comfortable surging spending on military because of increased revenue created by the administration through tariffs imposed on friends and foes around the globe since his return to office. And that shit is backfiring. So now he had to make moves and go get some other resources. So them other resources was the oil reserves over there in Venezuela. So now you got oil companies putting money into his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna use the military like he did. We gonna go in there. We gonna get there. We gonna see how much we can, you know what I'm saying, potentially make off of this. You know what I'm saying? Then he gonna put his people in play. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. His people got to get paid. He still got to get paid. And then this is a whole operation to keep all this shit going so everybody can keep getting paid. You feel me? So, yeah, you know what he said. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be running the floor of the money in and out of the Venezuela. You know what I'm talking about? He didn't say the U.S. government. He said he was gonna be controlling that flow. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He said he was. You know what I'm saying? And I believe him. He said he. Meanwhile, Trump on Wednesday also threatened to cut off the Pentagon purchases from Raytheon, one of the biggest U.S. defense contractors. If the company did not end the practice of stock buybacks and invest more profits into building its own weapons manufacturing capacity. Trump in recent months has repeatedly complained that the defense companies have been woefully behind on deliveries of critical weaponry, yet continue to meet our dividends and stock buybacks to investors and offering eye-popping salaries to top executives. Either Raytheon steps up and starts investing in more upfront investments like plants and equipment, or they will no longer be doing business with the Department of War, Trump said on social media. Also, Raytheon wants further business with the United States government under no circumstances will they be allowed to do any additional stock buybacks where they have spent tens of billions of dollars until they are able to get their act together. Trump monopolizing shit. You know what I'm saying? But then, Raytheon could be like, fuck y'all. We finna go sell weapons to the Iranians. We finna go sell weapons to Russia. We finna go sell weapons to, and guess what? And start delivering. You know, weapons that they don't deliver on, God damn it, they're gonna be turning them on the United States. You feel me? So I don't know, Trump. You better get your shit together. I don't know. Unless you do like that, unless he do a major haul, shut that. Well, you know, he might though. We talking about Trump. Trump going to shut all that shit down, man. Come on. Everybody getting locked up. Shut all this shit down. Seize all this shit. Hey, who we got? You know how to, you finish? Hit that. Go find somebody. Hey, Trump ain't playing, man. Let me read that again. He said, also, if Raytheon wants further business with the United States government, under no circumstances will they be allowed to do any additional stock buybacks where they have spent tens of billions of dollars until they are able to get their act together. Hey, Trump ain't playing. Trump ain't out here playing. He's showing folks. Oh man, he said on Wall Street, shares of defense contractors fell, with Northrop Grumman dropping 5.5%, Lockheed Martin declining 4.8%, and RTX Corp, the parent company of Raytheon, slipping 2.5%. See, and this is all a fucking money grab, bro. It's all a money grab. Bro. I don't want to. Well, and power, you know what I'm saying? But more or less, I think we trying to capture shit to get rid of this debt, knock some of this debt down, and to take back some of this power that we losing around this motherfucker. You feel me? What's going on? Doc Chocolate in the building. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Hey, y'all.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, you feel me? Also, man, so now I just read that Trump, you know what I'm saying, up until 2027, he's trying to spend like $1.5 trillion on military defense. Like he said, he just sees, you know what I'm saying, the oil reserves over there in Venezuela with the capturing of you know what I'm saying, the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro, and which the vice president, the young lady, you know what I'm saying, she been sworn in already, and then you got his son over there, the prince, you feel me, you know, starting protests in the streets because, you know, he feels as though his father was wrongly arrested and, well, I want to say kidnapped, but I ain't gonna say kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, because they say the man was arrested and you know he's had to face drug trafficking charges, but you know what I'm saying, but they kidnapped the man, you know what I'm saying, and his wife went over there and got him, you know what I'm saying, so his son is out there, you know what I'm saying, having been some Venezuelans are in the street protesting, and you know, he wants to seek out the people who may have you know, turned on his father, traitors of the country. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, is that the narrative? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You know, I like Cedo Boy twist. Cedo Boy was like, fuck it, maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe he was like, okay, well, I give up. I give you this and give you that, and whoop the bam, and you know his son is still like this. Cause listen, one hand wash the other. See, but it's just disheartening when you see it has to be like, all right, we didn't went over there, we didn't capture them, so now they finna say, like, cause whatever happened to El Chapo? Where the hell he at? So do they really be facing this time? Like this shit, like when they put this shit in front of us in the public and shit like that, do they really be taking these motherfuckers to these jails and really making them do time, or do they just tuck them away for somewhere for so long and be like, just lay low? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder how that works. I wonder how that works. But like I said, you know, Trump want to get Greenland too. Like I said, you know, now, you know, he looking at the Colombian motherfucker, and you know, he been wanting Greenland. He been wanting Greenland for certain military demonstrations. You feel me? So Austrian NATO officials threaten to seize all U.S. bases in Europe if U.S. invades Greenland. So listen, Austrian NATO official threatens to seize all U.S. bases in Europe. All U.S. bases in Europe if U.S. invades Greenland. So I don't think it was a thing of Trump trying to invade Greenland. I think he was more or less trying to buy it or see if he was going to talk to Denmark or some shit like that. Now, if Denmark wanted to play hardball, can I see possibly Trump going in like, fuck that? You know what I'm saying? Why am I even trying to negotiate a price with you motherfuckers anyway when I'm the president of the United States of America? Ain't nobody fuck with us. Listen, hey, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is the mission. Let's get to it. Hey, damn. You know what I'm saying? And getting over there and taking their ass out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not far. That's not a far off. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, or I'm not pushing a narrative about like, you know what I'm saying, like that's what's going to happen, but you know what I'm saying, that's not far off from what he can do if he wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? If that was something that Trump was into, you know what I'm saying. But again, I do think he wants to have some real honest negotiating talks about, you know what I'm saying, potentially purchasing Greenland. But again, like they say, the Greenland is for the islanders, Greenland is for the indigenous people, for the native people, you know what I'm saying, that's over there and stuff like that, because it is an Arctic. It's more of an Arctic in the Arctic region than we are, because America is considered, you know what I'm saying, a Arctic dwelling as well. We not, but we are just like Canada. Well, 40% of Canada anyway. So Professor Remo, you was right. 40% of Canada is considered being in the Arctic region, and 60% is. Fun fact for the people, just in case y'all wanted to know. Even if you didn't, I told you anyway. But yeah, so Australia, man, they talking about shit. Like, we gonna band together with the rest of NATO. Well, I'm assuming, because I don't think Austrian is just strong enough to just band against the United States on its own by itself, to just say we getting rid of all the United States. I mean, all the United States Corporation of America bases out of Europe. And then I want to know how to work with the embassies and ambassadors and shit like that. I think that'll cause a world conflict. You know what I'm saying? With the United States and Europe. You know what I'm saying? I think that would cause a world conflict. I mean, at least as far as cordialness goes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would get too sophisticated to the point where we're talking about the complexities of a war or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do think the cordialness in a lot of relationships would get lost. Um, but but again, I think the United States has a stronghold and a good staple on NATO, and a big influence on NATO, and big supporters of most countries in the NATO um, treaty. So I don't know, but let's read the article and we'll see how it works. Greetings and prosperity to you, Ms. Urban Alchemy. She said, "Greeting, thanks for the membership gift." Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Um, Oh, let me do this right now because I forgot because you did that. Hold on, change is coming. Wait, let me get out. Hey man, one of my moderators needs some help and support, y'all. One of my moderators needs some help and some support. Well, y'all know what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna help and support. Let's see. Let me hold on. I'm gonna put this link up in here for y'all. We put this link up in here. There we go. There we go. Bam. Make sure y'all go support Urban Alchemy, man. Make sure y'all go support. Make sure y'all hit that link. Install work market equipment activation request. You know what I'm saying? She needs some donations, man. She's trying to get some equipment. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to do some things. You know what I'm saying? Help the community out. Make sure y'all help out, man. Make sure y'all help out. Nice, wholesome, positive young lady, man. Who are all about business and you know what I'm saying, and all about supporting and helping the people. You know what I'm saying? So let's help out, let's support her in any way, shape, form that we can. So big ups to Ms. Stallworth, big ups to Ms. Urban Alchemy. So let's support y'all. Let's get it. That's the link right there. If anybody, you know what I'm saying, feel it upon their hearts and minds to, you know what I'm saying, want to help and support, y'all can do that. And below that, y'all see that cash app scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit that, or y'all can hit that super chat, man, and put your boy in the algorithm that YouTube know y'all rocking with your boy. Or you can hit that link that's in the chat, man, at the top of the chat that buy me a coffee. Or you can go on my community wall and hit it as well. Well, let's get to this article. So Austria's NATO Enlargement Committee Chairman, Gunther. That's wild because Gunther, oh man, we were just talking about Gunther, man. Hey man, I don't know. I forgot to stream it to my channel, man. I was on my little roadie channel, man. Nike fam, Two Hills STS. You know what I'm saying? We had it was nice. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed myself up there with him and his homeboy John, his partner John, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking wrestling. So anybody interested in wrestling, or if y'all like wrestling, or if y'all got kids, you know what I'm saying, that keep up with it, you know what I'm saying, or fans, or any, like I say, any older people that, you know what I'm saying, like wrestling, make sure y'all tap into Two Hills STS, you know what I'm saying, every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. You feel? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but Gunther is one of the wrestlers on Raw. That's my bad. Let me get back to the article. So, Austria's NATO Enlargement Committee Chairman Gunther Fillinger has issued a stern warning to the U.S. if it were to pursue Greenland. In a video posted to social media, Fillinger claimed that if the U.S. annexed Greenland, all the other U.S. bases in Europe would be confiscated and the U.S. would have to leave. Oh, shit. Michael, what's happening, my boy? Oh, shit. Hey, you here? Hey, hold on, man. Hold on, man. He say, say it with your chest round this bitch. Hold on. So, Austrian NATO official threatens to seize all U.S. bases in Europe if U.S. invades Greenland. Austria's Enlargement Committee Chairman, Gunther Fillinger, you know what I'm saying, I had to be all Nazi and shit, like, you feel me? What up, Michael? What up, my boy? Has issued a stern warning to the U.S. if it pursues Greenland. In a video posted to social media, Fillinger claimed that if the U.S. annexed Greenland, ooh, you like that choice of words, annexed? Ooh, wait. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Greenland, all the other U.S. bases in Europe will be confiscated. He said confiscated, man. You know how the police take your shit? You know what I'm saying? They get a little weed. You got to ride, you know, tomorrow, try a little Scooby or some shit. You got your pipe or something. Even if it's legal and some shit just ain't right at that time or whatever the case may be, you feel me? They want to confiscate your shit and take your shit. You know what I'm talking about? He said, man, all the other U.S. bases in Europe will be confiscated and the U.S. would have to leave. Wait a minute. This punk say, we gonna whoa. Gunther Fillinger. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, with a name like Gunther, man. Hey, that punk ain't bullshit, man. Hey, that punk, hey, y'all, that punk, Gunther Fillinger. Gunther say, look. Gunther say, look. If y'all think y'all finna bring your badass over here and do what y'all think y'all wanna do, y'all ain't finna do none of that. If you do, we're gonna seize every. Now, unless it's just some old lax base type shit, what's the plausibility of that? Like, for real? I think we got enough on these motherfucking bases that if we wanted to motherfucking take some shit out, we could. Hold on, man. My son calling. I'll leave y'all. Let me do y'all like real quick. Let me take this phone call.
You know what it is, TMB monkey man, you know what I'm saying? Roll something, light something, bitch. FaceTime my
Phone call hung up, but I'm still let the music rock.
Playground where we ride on foes, sip on foes, trunk on glow, light for show, TV, no logo when you see me. On the late night with Bearded, having convo. Acres home, fofo, Uncle P in the chat. Excuse my manners, while me and Peso pass gas. I'm trying to get a bag. Why these niggas mad? Chocolate tie with the thick thigh. Vanna Black, like and subscribe. Early morning with King, that's a grand rising. I might just hit the gritty. I might just hit the Heisman. 2 Hill, that's Nike fam. Acres home, that's where I am. TMB with Monkey Man. That's on your channel now. TMB with Monkey Man. He's an animal. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with.
Make sure y'all hit that link and donate.
You know what it is, TMB with Monkey Man, now. I'm on your channel. TMB with the conversation, you know what it is, homie. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man. Smoke some bitch like Pimp say. TMB with Monkey Man. Two Heels, what's up, baby? TMB with Monkey Man. He's in there no more.
No, my bad, man. Phone call cut off. Hopefully he called me back. You know what I'm saying? If he called me back, you know, I'm going to pick that back on up. But yeah, man, so let's get back to it, man. Felica impassioned video response issued on Tuesday, shared via X and Reddit. The Australian politician was in part responding to mega podcaster Katie Miller's provocative post on X, where she shared an image showing Greenland covered by a graphic of the U.S. flag alongside the caption, "Soon." Hey, boy, motherfuckers is crazy. So if you take it, we take every single base of the Americans from Aviano to Ramstein, from Armenia to all other military bases will be confiscated and you will lose it. And the whole position of American power since World War II, if you take Greenland, you have to leave. Felica said in the clip. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Trump got some pushback and some resistance. Is like see, but this was from a podcaster though. You know what I'm saying? This one for nothing. He ain't responding to shit that Trump said per se personally. You know what I'm saying? You know, now if Trump speak out against it or say something towards it, you feel me? Then he gets some words back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see what Trump gonna do. So it says, Rubio says Trump Greenland threats aim to pressure Denmark into purchase deal. Rubio reveals to lawmakers the reason behind Greenland threats. He then addresses Miller directly, outlining what he described as Europe's leverage. That punk says, if y'all do anything outside of the ordinary, or blink too hard, or blink too wrong, or blink too fast, we snatching all y'all shit. And y'all got to leave. So when we confiscating y'all shit, that's guess what? We ain't gonna even fuck y'all up, but we confiscating this shit. You know what I'm saying? Through the foreign laws and policies, you feel me? We're going to put y'all ass on a boat. We're going to ship y'all ass back to America. But all this shit that's right here, we keeping this shit. And, but see, what's the distances between the bases and how fortified are these bases and what's on these bases and what can they do and what can't they do? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's got to be in the workings as far as strategy. And, you know, are we sending certain motherfuckers in certain airspaces? Or, like, are we covering? How can we cover? How can we get back? Like, man, look, listen. I ain't in the military, so I don't even want to try to play them type chessboard games. You feel me? Type shit. You feel me? What? No. So, after laughing to himself, Finnegan said, "It's very simple, Ms. Miller. This is leverage we have. You need the spaces for global power. Projection, you won't have it. We can defend ourselves very well. And we will do that without the U.S. nuclear shield, without the U.S. troops in Europe, without the American bases. We simply run the spaces ourselves, and we will run your boys home into Chicago and Ohio. And goodbye." That's fuck bye. Hey, he talking this shit. Let me read that again, man. You know what I'm saying? He then addressed Miller directly, outlining what he described as Euro's leverage. After laughing to himself, Fillinger, you know what I'm saying, said, "It's very simple, Miss Miller. This is leverage we have. You need the spaces for global power projection. You won't have it. And we can defend ourselves very well. And we will do that without the U.S. nuclear shield, without the U.S. troops in Europe, without the American bases. We will simply run the spaces ourselves, and we will run your boys home into Chicago and Ohio. Goodbye." The forthcoming speech suggested that any escalation of U.S. will be met in kind by Europe, as Fillinger warned, you go extreme, we go extreme as well. Be sure about it. He talking his shit. He talking his shit. He talking his shit. You feel me? What's going on? How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? He talking this shit. This feeling guy. Hey, feeling guy. He ain't playing, man. Shit, I want to see what Trump do. I wonder if Trump gonna come out and gonna get on Truth Social or gonna respond to anything that he's saying to this podcaster. You feel me? I wonder if Trump gonna come out and be, you know what I'm saying, out the woodworks and be like, man, fuck this. You feel me? You know, because Trump usually don't hold his tongue. When Trump hears shit like this, you know, he usually respond immediately. You feel me? So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen when Trump here. But he probably heard about, or who knows? Well, his camp ain't that smart, so they ain't telling him not to respond to shit. So if Trump get a hold of this, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be a matter of time. So I'm waiting to hear what the hell Trump going to say to this. So other European leaders have also responded to the U.S. increasingly hostile words regarding the potential acquisition of Greenland, with many noting that such an action for Trump administration will result in NATO military alliance disbanding. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, that I'm surprised. I'm surprised NATO's still fucking around any fucking way. I'm surprised they still doing this shit any fucking way. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't even lie. And I don't think Trump will give a fuck one way or another if that shit is bad. Because I think he tired of funding and putting money into whatever they got going on anyway without the U.S. getting something back in return. You know, because at one point in time, Trump was telling motherfuckers, look, NATO, we finna start charging y'all for shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? It comes out that President Trump and his team made it clear that they are discussing options to acquire Greenland and potentially utilize the U.S. military to do so, which which is always an option, the White House said on Tuesday in a statement. So, of course, inevitably, Trump want to use his business prowess to try to, potentially, maybe gain, uses monetary value or the U.S. capital, saying to gain interest in Greenland. Of course, saying that would be the first play. Not necessarily the first play, but the most obvious play because, you just can't go in and just take it over. But again, like he said, if I got to use the military to do so, I mean, if I was a country or something like that, like how would you take that shit if you told me, you know what I'm saying, I can use the military to do so? That's down there like a threat. You telling me like shit, if I tell you no, we don't want to sell it, basically you telling me is that you gonna run in this bitch, you know what I'm saying, and just get out. You know what I'm saying? How you get out type shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't shit but the streets, bro. This the countries, the fighting, the war, this shit ain't nothing but the streets. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Basically, like he said, shit, you know what I'm saying, man? If y'all don't want to fucking, motherfucker can't buy it, you feel me? I'm prepared, you know what I'm saying, to utilize my other options. And my military is one of my options. And if I feel as though I really want to go in and take this shit, guess what we gonna do? We gonna come get it, you feel? But again, I don't think he was ready for the pushback or the outlast of a motherfucker saying, you know what I'm saying, look, okay, well, if you push on us, well, if you push on Greenland like that, you feel me? All your bases that you got here, we gonna confiscate them bitches, you feel me? And we gonna shut them bitches down. And out of respect, I fuck with it. He said, man, we gonna send them home. But everything else, we keep it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And without global power, without being in certain places strategically around the world to implement and do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? See, and people know this shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, by people knowing this shit, that might be another reason why Trump want to get out ahead of this shit and try to knock shit off and nip shit with the bud. Again, I'm not saying I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. But there's got to be some type of method to the madness, whoever guiding this man to do whatever the fuck he doing. Or he could be doing this shit all on his own. You know what I'm saying? This could be some childhood shit that he always wanted to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Fucking play Dungeons and Dragons with the countries and shit. This is what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He done took Venezuela. And again, he could take Colombia if he wanted to. I'm going to be real with you. You feel me? He can go down there and knock that shit off if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit America could have been did. It didn't take for Trump to have to do this shit. You feel? Like, real shit. Real shit. But Greenland, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Greenland got too much defense in the fight back. So other European countries would have to I'm saying, come together and conform an alliance, you know what I'm saying, to get the United States of America to keep them out. You feel me? That was gonna be the case. So and then it all depends on who gonna be up for it and up front with this alliance to try to keep them out. You know? So President Trump has made it well known that acquiring Greenland is a national security priority of the United States, and it is vital to deter our adversaries in the Arctic region. The president and his team are discussing a range of options to pursue this important region policy goal, and of course, utilizing the U.S. military is always an option at the commander in chief's disposal. Carolyn Leavitt said in a statement from the White House. Despite mounting tensions over the possible U.S. military force by the U.S. to acquire Greenland, French Foreign Minister Jean Barrett said that the Secretary of State Mark Rubio told him, he said, rule out the possibility of an invasion of Greenland. I myself was on the phone yesterday with the U.S. Secretary of State Mark Rubio, who confirmed that this was not an approach taken. Barrett told France Inter Radio on Wednesday. The French minister told the radio station, we want to take action, but we want to do so together with the European partners. Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy Stephen Miller, who is married to a podcaster, Katie Miller, told reporters on Monday that nobody was going to fight the United States military over the future of Greenland. He also stated in an interview with CNN that the military intervention would not be necessary to gain control over the country due to its small population. While the conversation surrounding Greenland remains heated between Europe and the U.S., there is a clear desire among ministers to de-escalate the situation. Both the Lars and both the Lars L and Oslash K. Rasmussen and the Danish Foreign Minister and Greenland's Vivian Motzfeldt are seeking an urgent meeting with Rubio to discuss the matter further. We would like to add some nuance to the conversation. The shouting match must be replaced by a more sensible dialogue. Now, Robinson wrote on social media on Wednesday. I don't know how it's going to work, because I don't think Trump really give a fuck about nothing they trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Y'all think we should go out to Greenland? What y'all think? I think we should leave Greenland alone. Honestly. I don't think we need to be fucking with Greenland, man. Greenland ain't got shit to do with us. Leave Greenland alone. Yeah. I say leave Greenland alone. But you ain't no telling with Trump, man. Ain't no telling what the hell Trump gonna do. Trump. You say, what you say, baby girl? You say U.S. is being a bully. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna say no, yeah. But I think it's being a bully because it's needed. I think we trying to gain, you know what I'm saying, some form of some sense of power back. You know, I think a lot of people look at the United States now like, you know what I'm saying, we some poop butts, you know what I'm saying, and Trump trying to rebuild that image of, you know what I'm saying, we're the ones not to play with. We're the superpowers. Like, we are the superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, all this shit, if we want it, we can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so I think that's what it's about. And don't get me wrong, like power, and like the brother said though, like Gunther Fillinger, like he said, you know what I'm saying, y'all need that shit. We need to be strategically placed throughout the world so we can, you know what I'm saying, do what we need to do strategically. You know what I'm saying, as far as the military and to keep things safe for our country and just safe, period. You know what I'm saying, in certain waters and in certain regions of the world, in certain hemispheres as well. You know what I'm saying, with our Navy, with our Air Force, you know what I'm saying, with our bases, with our foots on the ground, in certain areas and geographical regions. But again, at to what cost? And to what cost? Putin sends Navy ship and submarine to guard blockade busting Venezuela's tanker of Britain as Trump plans to seize it. Here we go. Here we go. See, now Russia getting involved. You feel me? Now Russia getting involved. He's sending Navy ships and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's sending Navy ships and submarines to guard a blockade. Vladimir Putin has sent Navy ships and a submarine to escort a rogue Russian oil tanker, causing chaos in the Atlantic, report says. The Russian tanker, which evaded Donald Trump's Venezuelan blockade, is being hunted down by U.S. Special Forces and British fighter jets as it attempts to flee to Moscow. Because I believe once it gets in certain waters, I think they can't really do shit to it. Okay. Yeah, Ireland right there, outside of Russia. Damn. Yeah, we gotta start looking at maps and shit. Anyway, Russia has sent a submarine and other naval assets to try to guard the suspicious tanker as it attempts to flee across the Atlantic, a U.S. official told the Wall Street Journal. The aging ship, which Russia claims has nothing noteworthy on board, is being closely monitored by the U.S. and U.K. forces. Tensions are mounting over the rust bucket, with the U.S. reportedly planning to seize the ship by forcing their way on board in coming days. Formerly called the Bella One, but now rebranded as the Marinera. The Marinera. Okay. The tanker is accused of being part of a so-called shadow fleet, a group of boats that illegally ship oil. These sanctions invading vessels help circumstance embargoes allowing access of evil dictators such as Nicolas Maduro and Putin to continue trading. Last month, the U.S. Coast Guard tried to board the Bella One in the Caribbean as it was suspected of heading towards Venezuela. Washington believed that it may have been shipping Iranian oil at one time. It has since dramatically changed course and appears to be fleeing to the Caribbean back towards Russian port of Murmansk. It says tense footage taken by one of the boat crew shows the U.S. ship, the U.S. CG Legend class cutter, carefully tailing behind the rogue tanker. The ship which can carry up to 37 M worth of oil. $37 million worth of oil. God damn. Changed his name to the Marinera in December and bizarrely swapped out his flag from Guyanese to Russia. I guess trying to throw their ass off. But shit, not putting no Russian flag on there. You should have known that was going to put up an alert. So now the vessel has resurfaced in North Atlantic, 500 miles west of Ireland, appearing to be back on his way to Putin's regime. I think we got to look at the map because Ireland is right outside of Russia. Responding to changing tack, U.S. cargo planes packed with Special Forces helicopters swooped into RAF Fairford to aid the hunt for the tanker. Troops from America 160th Special Operation Aviation Regiment, known as Night Stalkers, brought across the Black Hawk and Chinook choppers as they reportedly locked into boarding the ship. Hangers out here, wow. The two American officials told CBS News that the operation could come as soon as this week, though final approval has not yet been given. The plan would mirror the last month helicopter-borne assault on another sanctioned tanker, the Skipper, when U.S. Marines, Special Forces, and Coast Guard stormed the vessel at sea. 3 V-2 Ospreys from RAF Mildenhall have also joined the force. These have tilting rotors to take off vertically like helicopters, but fly at a greater speed and range like planes. RAF Typhoon jets and KC-2s refueling aircrafts has also been seen operating near the tankers' last known position. Plane spotters claimed that the U.S. Ospreys were seen practicing fast roping drills, while USP-8 Poseidon naval spy planes have been keeping tabs on the tanker. God damn. See, look, y'all spending all this fucking money, man, to fucking look to spy on a fucking tanker. Are y'all serious, bro? Y'all spending all this fucking money to spy on a damn tanker, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, we got it. Come on, man. We say America always bully. America, what's going on, Miss Yellow Thundercat? America's always the bully. Like, who gonna check me? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But this shit is getting too. See, I've been telling people that Russia and Iran and all them places, they are allies of Venezuela. So, I mean, and if Nicolas Maduro and Putin been doing business, you know what I'm saying, man, come on, man. Come on. You know they still gonna do their little business. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got them over here in the U.S., that don't mean the business stop. You feel me? And now Putin sending shit out. See, and that's what's gonna cause us to get into it with him. Now, Trump, what you gonna do about that is you gonna get over there and talk to your boy, tell your boy to be cool. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or is you gonna tell your boy, look, all the dealings and shit that you thought you was finna be doing, you finna doing with me now. You know what I'm saying? And you finna be paying my prices. You feel me? That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Especially once we get in there, we spank Colombia and ass pause. You feel me? Once we get on Colombia and we spank that ass, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we gonna control the oil flow and the drug flow. You feel me? Now, I had a conversation with Cito Boy the other day. We were talking, well, he was thinking that shit might just be too much. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to think about this. Because the United States Corporation of America, goddamn it, we want to, again, we trying to make sure that we are the fucking superpower once again. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of motherfuckers been playing on our top, and Trump ain't going no more. You know what I'm saying? And some of the other people that's bagging him, we ain't going no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going no more. You know? So now we went over there and fuck with Venezuela. And now motherfucking Putin is sending, you know what I'm saying, naval ships and submarines, you know what I'm saying, to get some shit on over in now. Because he probably, listen, on this tanker that's probably trying to get in, I don't know if it's gonna drop off some shit or pick up some shit or whatever it's trying to do, but he just trying to make sure he get that. You feel me? And this probably was one of them last little woo off the bells before my man got popped off. You feel me? And he was like, fuck it, well, since he got popped, he thinking like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? The attention gonna be, you know what I'm saying, averted and directed on that shit, so maybe we can sneak this motherfucker through. The whole time, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers still got, you know what I'm saying, their eyes on that water, you feel me? So they ain't letting shit pass. So I think that's what this is about. I'm what this is about. But, yeah, they gonna figure some shit out. They gonna figure some shit out. On Zix, you say Cap, come on up here and tell me why it ain't Cap. I mean, why it's Cap, my boy. So let me get back to this. So the Marinera, Marinera has previously displayed Guyanese and Panamanian flags on different occasions, but it's originally from Iran. Russia has not confirmed if it has sent a naval asset to guide the vessel home instead. It is monitoring with concern. Okay, hold on. Home instead, stating it is monitoring with concern the situation. The chase comes as Washington squeezes Venezuela oil lifeline harder than ever. Since December the 16th, when Trump imposed a total and complete blockade on sanctioned Venezuela oil tankers, more than a dozen vessels have fled the country in what officials described as a coordinated breakout attempt. 16 tankers, most of them super tankers, bound for China, slipped out using deceptive tactics, including fake ship names, falsified locations, and switching off tracking signals to operate in dark mode. Satellite imagery shows some sailing east in tight formation, and others have vanished entirely from tracking systems. U.S. officials view the escape as a direct challenge to America's power at sea and test the Trump's blockade. See, this is what I'm saying. See now they trying to get with that, they trying to get on up out of there. But shit, blow their ass about the water. Y'all, well, the one that you know where they at. Well, see, you might not want to blow them out the fucking water neither. You might not want to just blow them out the water. We don't even know motherfucking oil in the sea and shit like that too. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Drop something on their ass. You hear? I'm talking about, fuck it. No, don't do that, Trump. Don't do that. Let me see. So it says, so since December the 16th, when Trump imposed a total and complete blockade on Texas Venezuelan oil tankers, more than a dozen vessels have fled the country, what officials describe as a coordinated breakout attempt. 16 tankers, most of them super tankers, bound for China, slipped out using deceptive tactics, including fake ship names, falsified locations, and switching off tracking signals to operate in dark mode. Satellite imagery shows some sailing east in tight formation, others have vanished entirely from tracking systems. U.S. officials view the escape as a direct challenge to American power at sea and test of Trump blockade. Secretary of State Mark Rubio has called the quarantine one of the largest in modern history and said it's paralyzing the regime's ability to raise cash. Oil experts are Venezuela's economic lifeblood. Cutting them off is central to Washington's strategy, to choke the remnants of the Maduro network and stabilize the country under interim leadership. If U.S. forces successfully seize the Mariana, it will be the third Venezuelan linked oil tanker captured since September. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know, man. Trump might get some shit started, man, around this bitch, man. Trump might get some shit started around this bitch. Shit, if y'all, I don't know. No. I don't know, y'all. Hmm. I don't know what we gonna do, what we gonna do. It shouldn't be too bad though, man. I don't think I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scrolling, I'm still reading this shit. Oh, the Browns, y'all. The Browns, like, oh man. Listen, head coaches that then got fired. Check it out. Motherfucking man. John Harbaugh, man. The Ravens got rid of John. The Raiders got rid of what's my man name? Oh man, my man that used to be over there with the Seahawks, man. I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot the old man name. And then the Browns got rid of Stefanski and a couple other coaches, man, and got moved and kicked out, moved around. The Raiders, I don't think the Raiders should have got rid of my man. What the hell is his name? Hold on. Hey, 1 second. I forgot his name. Let's see. Okay, so Brian Callahan from the Tennessee Titans, he been fired. That was just a matter of time. So Brian DeBall of the New York Giants, he been fired. Raheem Morris of the Atlanta Falcons, he been fired. Kevin Stefanski of the Cleveland Browns, he been fired. Like I mentioned, Pete Carroll, that's his name. Las Vegas Raiders. I don't think the Raiders should have fired Pete Carroll. I think Pete Carroll was even though they had a losing season, and he went and got the quarterback because he had Geno over there to see Seattle when he was over there in Seattle. He had a little success with Geno, and I actually like Geno. Now I'm not gonna say Geno is a Super Bowl caliber type quarterback, but a game manager, win you a few games, you know what I'm saying, keep you in the season type of quarterback, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now if they could have drafted a quarterback, made Geno the backup, and helped them develop the quarterback and bring him along, and add a few more pieces over there, uh, because they got the little running back dude who ain't really been doing too good, Autry. But but again, get a few pieces on the offensive line. Also, like I say, additional quarterback, and just build slowly but surely. I think Pete Carroll could have added to that tremendously. A lot of people like to talk about Tom Brady with this situation. Tom Brady has nothing to do with this situation. Tom Brady is a minority owner. Yeah, I know he's a 7-time Super Bowl champion, MVP, and all that shit, but if he ain't spending the money and coughing it out now, I'm not saying that they don't maybe use him for certain counsel in certain situations, but I don't really think he had or has too much say so in a lot of that. I could be wrong, but I just don't think so. But yeah, Pete Carroll, I don't think that was a good choice as far as firing. Jonathan Cannon of the Arizona Cardinals got fired, and my boy John Harbaugh in the Baltimore Ravens. So the hardest one of them all is the John Harbaugh, because John Harbaugh, man, coaching for the Baltimore Ravens for like 18 seasons, and out of those 18 seasons, he had a Super Bowl win and only 3 losing seasons. And this season ain't been the best season with Lamar Jackson playing half of seasons and getting hurt and things like that. And other injuries as well to the defense. And then also their defense ain't been what it usually is. Y'all know about the Baltimore Ravens defenses. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to speak on it. The Terrell Suggs, the Ray Lewises, the Antoine Boldens, and the name goes on and on and on about, the defensive prowess that, Baltimore once, held, held down, in the NFL. But to me, that the John Harbaugh one was the one that was I don't want to say the most shocking, but I want to say that maybe it was time for a change within the organization with the firing of John Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it'll be a dream job for whoever coming in. And then guess what? With all these teams, now out of the teams, I don't see Harbaugh going to none of these motherfucking teams. The only team I can see, so we got the Cardinals, Raiders, the Browns. People say Atlanta. I would love to see him with the Browns. But the Browns are either the Giants. I ain't gonna lie. Harbaugh with the Browns or either the Giants. I think he could turn them around. Arizona, yeah. Get rid of your boy. Get rid of that quarterback over there. Arizona, yeah, Arizona. It's just all going downhill. Arizona. Like I say, the Raiders, I wouldn't have fired Pete Carroll. Kevin Stefanski. I think they played Kevin Stefanski. Just like they played my boy Shedeur Sanders. We don't know what's gonna happen next year with Shedeur. Hopefully, they do give him a start. They do put him out in the forefront. Because I do think Shedeur has potential to be a starter in the we have seen him be a starter, but potentially carry a team of 4 seasons. I can see Shedeur doing that. You know what I'm saying? With the proper tools and given the right chance. Would I say continue that journey with the Cleveland Browns? Maybe not, but if you got to, you know what I'm saying, and they add a few more pieces over there, man, they got the defense. They just need a little bit more offensive weapon. They got Judy though there, but they need more than Judy. They need a run game. They need a few more receivers, maybe a tight end, maybe a few pieces on that line. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Shedeur understands the game better. You know what I'm saying? As he get more repetition and as he works with that starting offense a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Things most definitely I think can get better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being just thrusted into the fire you know what I'm saying, maybe having 2 or 3 games to, you know what I'm saying, acclimate itself with the offense and get shit together. Because, you know, shit, hey, that practice and learning that playbook and actually getting out there in front of that, you know what I'm saying, have motherfuckers chasing you around and you got to really throw that ball and get rid of that ball. Hey, that's a totally different thing. And I don't think we be understanding that even as coaches, even when we play, you know what I'm saying, after you're not playing no more, you don't realize that, goddamn, you ain't doing this no more. You feel me? So it ain't what you think it is. Mm-hmm. Hey, big shout out to all my Facebook watchers, man, and all my people over here on Twitch, man. Make sure y'all give a boy a share. Make sure y'all give your boy a like, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get through, come on over here on YouTube, man, and hit your boy up on YouTube. You feel me? Hey, listen, man, y'all, hey, tuned and tapped into Bearded Conversation Wild Last Wednesday, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Big ups to all my followers, fans, and subscribers, man. Big ups to all my kings and all my goddesses that's moderators on the channel. Hey, listen, man, we on a push for 1,000 subscribers, man. Hurry up, man. Help your boy get monetized. You feel me? We ain't gonna stop there. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? We got something for the people every day of the strong. You feel me? Every day of the strong. We got something for the people. So make sure y'all tuning in every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time. Every Friday, we'll be at the studios, 9 to 12. Every Saturday, Forbidden Lounge After Dark from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning, Central Time. And Bearded Tabernacle, you know what I'm saying, when we pop on Sunday, man, from 9 to 11. And also, you know, Bearded Midday Combo whenever we pop up. You hear? You know, whenever we pop up, you know what I'm talking about? You never know. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all tuning in, man. Listen, if you're on your way to the store, you know what I'm saying, your front door, your neighbor's door, to church, to Bible study, your cousin's crib, your grandmama's house, your auntie, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, ask them if they heard about Bearded Conversation. If they haven't, hey, type it in the phone. As soon as it come up, boop, hit that sub button, man. Tell people come on over. Shameless plug. You feel? Got to plug myself. Mm. Make sure y'all go tap in with my peoples too, man. Make sure y'all go tap in my peoples, man. You know, we got my blood of Tim people, Monkey Man. Make sure y'all go tap in. Hurricane JW. Make sure y'all go tap in. Join that frequency. Make sure y'all go tap in. Miss CC, you know what I'm saying? Miss Craven Carefully, man, Blazing Unfiltered. You know, we got the doc in the building, our residential YouTube therapist and specialist, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go tap in, hit that community wall, go get y'all 30 minutes with her. You feel me? Make sure y'all go tap in with my Brody for Show TV. Who did I miss? Oh, Little Brody, Nike fam, Two Hills STS. Oh, Mr. STS, the dog over there with the red room. You feel me? My Brody, Q with the Connect work every Tuesday and Thursday, Sunday music reviews. You know what I'm saying? Overdose music for his music on his channel, spelled with a Z and a K. You feel me? Man, go support those who support me. Because I support them until further notice. You feel? That's what we about. Support, networking, building. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep from getting chinks in our armor. You know? That's why we do this. We do this, you know what I'm saying? We try to, you know what I'm saying? We try to come up with preventative measures, you know what I'm saying, in this networking game, man, to prevent these chinks in our armor. You know what I'm saying? Or because sometimes them chinks gonna happen, you feel me? But guess what? We need resources to get them chinks out, you know what I'm saying, and knock them things out, or to, you know what I'm saying, buy some better armor. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? So that's what it's about, man. It's all about support. It's all about networking, man. Being there for one another. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, that's what it's about. And then, you know, on top of all the crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know we on sports right now, but you know, the Trump, you know, from the Venezuelan thing to the Colombian thing to, you know what I'm saying, the Greenland thing, and then to the article about, you know what I'm saying, your boy Gunther Fillinger, you know what I'm saying, telling motherfuckers, look, you feel me, listen, motherfuckers, they ain't finna do that, they ain't finna do that, we gonna confiscate and seize shit, see y'all ass on about y'all way. It ain't gonna be as easy as y'all think. Don't play with us, you feel me? Like, there's a lot of conflict and confrontation going on in the world, you feel me? That's, again, I always tell everybody at the beginning of my publication, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations, because we got family members, we got brothers, sisters, daughters, aunties, uncles, you know what I'm saying, over there, you know what I'm saying, fighting for whatever they fighting for, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the president deemed, goddamn it, they need to get their ass out there and get down for, you feel me? It's fucked up out here, you feel me? You know, for real. So, you know, when we got a chance to support and be there for one another, you know, I think that shit is important and it's very valuable. You know what I'm saying? to humans as a whole in society. That's some valuable shit. Support, motivation, inspiration, love, peace, and respect. That shit is very valuable to us, and we should hold that near and dear to our hearts. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and that's always why I say, you know what I'm saying, the 5 key components of life that we should be mastering. You know what I'm saying? Or that we should start mastering right now today. That's why I called it out. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Because without those things, man, to kickstart your motherfucking day, you ain't gonna want to do shit. You don't want to do nothing. And if you can find those things in some outside sources or spaces or places, man, that's a good thing too. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing too. But know that shit come from you. And it start with you. Real shit. But I do want to let everybody know that everybody is important, you know what I'm saying, on that type of journey and when you're on that type of time, you feel me? You know, real shit. But yeah, man, but Stefanski, man, I don't know, man. I think, goddamn it, they tricked him just like they tricked Shador. I don't think he's gonna get a job right away, necessarily. In the league, I think Harbaugh gonna be okay. Out of all the coaches that got fired, I think Harbaugh gonna be okay. I think my boy, goddamn it, and I forgot his name just that fast again. What's my bad name? Where he at? Pete Carroll, that's his name, Pete Carroll. I think he can. I think he could pick up a team and be okay. Between him and Harbaugh, I think both of them will be okay. I think both of them will be okay. Now, the other guys, they might have them a little trouble trying to find their way back into these NFL streets. Flash the GOAT. Yo, what's happening? What up, cuz? What's up, little cuz? What's happening, little cuz? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling, little cuz? Let me talk about my Bears real quick while we talking football, y'all. You know what I'm saying? While we on football, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like this, man. It's a chill day. You know what I'm saying? It's a real chill day. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little spunk about myself. Talking about I feel real good. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody else feeling good too. Oh, okay. Oh, so this it's still then hold on, man. Then you gonna say, Rick, hey man. First of all, I said, what's up, little cuz, right? Right. Then he gonna say it's Rick. Like little cuz name ain't Rick too. You feel me? So and then when I say look cuz, both of y'all look cuz, motherfucker. So is this the daddy or the son, motherfucker? Just say that. How about that? Say this. Is this Papa Bear or Son Bear? Which one? I'm talking about Mr. Is this Mr. EGE or is it Mr. EGE? You read me? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You say I'm big cuz now. You big cuz. How the fuck you big cuz? You big cuz over who? Well, you'll sit your little ass down, my boy. What you talking about? I'm talking about these big cuz. What's wrong with these kids nowadays, man? And he ain't even no motherfucking kid, man. What's wrong with this man? Man, what's wrong with this man, you know? What's happening with you though? What happened to Coach Ricky? Coach Ricky in the building. What's going on with you, my boy? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? You got some Coach Ricky, man. Coach Ricky in the building. Fucking, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the music mood. Let me pause for a little station identification. We got some Ricky. Coach Ricky.
Logs on the beat. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? Hauling his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Chirac shit, yeah, we really live that. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? All in his feelings, cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Chirac shit, yeah, we really live that. These niggas be bitches, they all in they feelings. On my dick, why they all in my business? Don't do that, little nigga, them niggas come get you. Start crying when they look at your picture. Don't fit shit but the man in the mirror. I'm thorough, so I don't shake hands with these niggas. Put pipe in his face, he like call up them niggas. I slap for my guy, bitch, I'm one of them members. Green light for Cambo, Capone, dollar signs, bitch, I'm Gotti gang. 12-7, big stepper, 7-4 before I got potty trained. Still on the 7, I'm rolling up Ronnie, they already know that shit never changed. Still that little hustling nigga, you pull up on me and you know I got everything. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? All in his feelings, cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Chirac shit, yeah, we really live that. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? All in his feelings, cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Yeah. Why y'all in my business? Yeah. Chirac shit, yeah, like we really live that.
It's funny, I be super sick, niggas say something. Why these niggas whole life be made up? We really shoot niggas in real life, it's regular. Man, I'm trying to tell them it's real, ain't don't get sprayed up. Pull off in the Charlie like I stole it. Ain't no running up, I got it on me. I'm a gang member, but you know that. Diamonds in the checker, but I rock it like a Rolex. Pocket full of money, never bitch up on the homies. Nigga, no amount of money made me switch up on the homies. Man, I put that on the gang. This ain't no chain, it's a trophy. My reputation is golden. I bought a banger, then sold it right after I put in that work. I went back on the block and reloaded, unloaded, reloaded, unloaded, reload. Hit my target, get low, do my dirt by my load. Green light for house and Gotti, Capone, dollar sign. Bitch, I'm 20 gang. 12-7, super 6, 7-4 before I got potty trained. Still on the 7, I'm twisting my back and I stay in my bag, I ain't never changed. Bitch, don't even waste your time, I take your life, can't take my change.
Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? All in his feelings, cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Chirac shit, yeah, we really live that. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? All in his feelings, cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Chirac shit, yeah, we really live that.
Yeah, a little bit of that Coach Ricky, man. A little bit of that Coach Ricky, man. 6ix9ine going to jail, y'all. We got 6ix9ine that's getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine and went to jail again. Polar tank. You see my new look with the orange. Yeah, I see the new look, you know what I'm saying? The new uniforms and jogging fits. Yeah, I see it. Why you switching colors, bro? What's with the switching of the colors? Why you switching up the colors like that, man? You know what I'm saying? Stop switching up the colors like that. I mean, then you do what you want to do, man. It's your shit. I'm just saying, man, with the switching of the colors. You know what I'm saying? You say new year, new EGE round this motherfucker. I feel you. Hey man, big shout out to Cuz and EGE, man. You say it stands out more. Nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? I liked the old colors. I liked them old colors. That blue and that gray that shit was dope. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It was real sleek too. I like it. The motherfuckers was jazz. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit more bolder, you know what I'm saying? Because it's black. I ain't really. I mean, it ain't bad, but I just liked the blue a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know what I'm talking about. But, I mean, do what you do. You feel? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It still ain't bad. You know what I'm talking about? It still ain't bad. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Cast member. SNL cast member talking about Chris Red said he sold drugs to his castmates. He said he ain't gonna snitch on them. Damn. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. We don't know that the motherfuckers don't do drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know they don't do drugs and shit. I can always use the blue for the playoffs. Yeah. Nah, cuz do what you do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't. You know, I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody, man. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. Do what you do, good. You feel? You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, you 11, you 12, you gonna be decent. Okay. We gonna see. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be having this schedule all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got to be game days, got to be a certain particular day, man. Come on, man. Hey man, I've been hearing this shit about Ice, man. So Ice supposedly shot some lady in the face, man. What's going on? What's happening? I was just talking to a Cook County sheriff, and they were saying that they be transporting them motherfuckers. They be transporting Ice and shit. I was like, damn, for real? You know what I'm saying? Uh, So, 37-year-old woman fatally shot by ICE officer in Minneapolis identified. ICE just out here doing what the fuck they want to do, man. So Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said he has issued an order to prepare the state National Guard while urging peaceful protest after Immigration and Customs Enforcement fatally shot a woman in her car doing operations in Minneapolis on Wednesday. Walz and the Minneapolis mayor are disputing the government's claim surrounding that led up to the shooting, which killed 37-year-old woman who has been identified as city council member. Who has been identified by city council member as Renee Nicole Good, a resident of the city. We have someone dead in their car for no reason whatsoever, Walz said during a news conference, decrying the shooting as preventable and unnecessary. And that's crazy. I see one long bullet through this woman's car, man. That shit didn't make no sense. You say free my amigos, free my amigos. see that the Mexicans, the amigos. And they like, I'm more than amigos, my boy. They like, I'm more than amigos. Damn. Police tape seen around the vehicle with a bullet hole in the windshield as the driver was shot in Minneapolis on January the 7th, 2026. A Honda Pilot. Oh, yeah. According to the Department of Homeland Security spokesperson Trisha McLaughlin, the woman was allegedly attempting to run over our law enforcement officers when an ICE officer fatally shot her Wednesday morning. Okay, so if she was attempting to run over the officer, why not shoot out the tires? Why would you use such and then like we trying to de-escalate situations and we don't want these situations to just go overboard, right? So since we into de-escalation, why not shoot out the fucking tires? That way, if you shoot out don't get me wrong, it'll slow down the process. But why is the first thing to shoot to kill? You shot to kill this fucking woman who ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Like, for real? I was gonna say free my Vigos. I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say Vigos. I was gonna say all that shit. You read my mind, cuz I sure was gonna say that shit. You a fool. I swear I was gonna say Vigos. I swear I was. But you chose to shoot the damn woman through the windshield of her car. You chose to blow her fucking head off versus or shooting her in the neck or the chest, whatever area, wherever you shot her. What I heard it was in the face. I'm not sure, but you chose to use deadly force than to take evasive measures, like I say, besides shooting out a tire, you know what I'm saying, to slow down the process. And goddamn it, if really he was in the way, because now if you look at the picture of the car, no, unless he shot it and it just ran into this part. But it ain't even running to the pole where it's done some damage. No. But again, I wasn't there, so I don't know. The Homeland Security Secretary Christy Noel claimed the incident was an act of domestic terrorism and argued that the vehicle was a deadly weapon. Deadly force is perfectly lawful when a threat is faced upon by a weapon, she said during a press briefing on Wednesday. So I guess Okay. So following the shooting, a large crowd gathered in the area, which is less than a mile from where George Floyd was killed in May 2020. See, I ain't gonna even give it to y'all like that. I ain't gonna even give it to y'all like that. Conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? You say within how many miles? Within less than a mile from where George Floyd was killed? Conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? They doing shit close, less than a mile from where he was killed. You know what I'm saying? Is this some type of ritual symbolism? You know what? We ain't gonna get into all that. I ain't gonna even kick that off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even do that. Indianapolis, Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? Less than a mile from where George Floyd got killed at, huh? So the governor said he has issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard, saying they are soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary, while urging peaceful resistance. So now you finna deploy the National Guard to go out here and fight against this ICE shit. Let's see how that works. I want to see how that works. You know, and you'll be the first governor. You know what I'm saying, to do this. I don't even think JB Pritzker was finna do this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how that works. He said, I'm just waiting on them to loot. Tell somebody bring tissue, water, detergent. No, we don't need to be looting, because we ain't got no motherfucking money to buy up and invest back into the property that we finna fucking tear up and damage. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now we was pulling together some resources. You know what I'm saying? If we had some grants to get in here and buy up some shit, you feel me? By all means, you know what I'm saying? I'll orchestrate this shit to the fullest, like I was supposed to be orchestrated. That way we can go in and get this shit that we need. You feel me? But if we just finna tear up some shit, bro, inside of the communities where we already ain't got shit, and then we ain't got no resources, no monetary value to go back in to rebuild them resources, you know what I'm saying? Nah. You say, not us. Who you waiting to loot then? Because we gonna be the motherfuckers that's looting. We gonna be the motherfuckers that's tearing shit up, and it's gonna be where we stay at. So, no. I don't want to see that shit. Because you know, if that shit happened there, you know that shit gonna happen here. You know how that shit went. That's why I hit that button, you feel me? Conspiracy. Well, they said it was less than a mile from where George Floyd got killed at. You see what happened when that man got killed? See what went up? I ain't comparing this plight to that plight, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But the governor, but in any event, you know what I'm saying, Walt's trying to, you know what I'm saying, he's saying that the National Guard, they soldiers in training. So I want to see how this is going to go. You going to put your National Guards out here in the street to fight ICE? You know what I'm saying? Let's see how that go. Let's see how that go. You know what I'm saying? And what type of pushback we going to get from Trump. I want Minnesotans to hear this from me. A desire to get out into protest and to speak up to this administration of how wrong this is. This is the patriotic duty at this point in time. But it needs to be done safely, he said. I feel your anger. I am angry. They want a show, and we can't give it to them, Walt said. Minnesota National Guard spokesperson said following the briefing that it is conducting necessary preparations to assist state authorities in protecting property and ensuring public safety, if so ordered, and that there has not been any official request for support yet. Based on a video and photos from the scene in Minneapolis following the shooting, law enforcement deployed crowd control measures, including tear gas and pepper spray on some protesters. As a large law enforcement presence gathered, some protesters could be seen throwing snowballs at officers. One held a sign that said shame. President Donald Trump said that the officer acted in self-defense. I bet. The woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer who seemed to have shot her in self-defense. Trump posted on social media. So if he ran her over, if she ran him over, how the fuck did he shoot her? So as he was getting ran over, he got, come on, man, get the fuck up out of here, man, because he was in the truck, man. Come on, man, the pit, come on, man. You stop playing, man. He shot, come on, man. He shot that damn lady, bam, got out the way, bam. She probably smacked the pole or whatever the case may be. Like, resisting how, like, and why the fuck is y'all steady just out here fucking with these people, man? Leave these people alone. He said, we gotta learn how to mind our business. That's facts. He said, I'm just playing everybody, no harm, no foul. No, we know, cuz, but no, man, what? Real shit, though, man. Like, everything that's in America, man, we stole in the motherfucking first place, bro. Ain't none of this shit really belongs to none of these motherfuckers that's over here that's saying it's theirs. Anyway, we came over with this bullshit, bro. It came up with this fake ass government and these Democrat and politicians and these motherfucking Republican politicians and these liberals and conservatism and this president of the United States ass shit, bro. We came up over here with all that shit. Man, this shit didn't get made up by nobody that looked like us, man. The white folks that came over here from Britain, that they dropped the fuck off over here, came over here with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just keeping it 100, bro. I ain't trying to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real for what it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Cause we know we didn't come over here. The only way we know we came over here, supposedly, if you believe the stories, through the transatlantic slave trade. And I do believe that some of us was already here, but I do believe a certain amount of us did come from there. And I believe that they took some of us from here and dropped us off over there, and vice versa, like in a trade type shit. But who knows, man? You feel me? Like, who knows how that shit actually really went? But I do believe, you know what I'm saying, that some of that shit took place and some of that shit happened. I don't believe we came over here in droves and millions on them ships and packed like sardines. Like, because realistically, like, it's just like, come on, man. Y'all can't be that motherfucker slow. You know everybody ain't gonna survive packing motherfuckers in here like that. Like, come on, man. Like, and millions, like the numbers that they say, like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know some of that shit's got to be exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? We know some of, I mean, just logically, I know some of those numbers have to be exaggerated. You feel me? Not saying that shit didn't happen, but yeah, because I do believe, because there's stories and all types of, you know what I'm saying, accounts and stuff like that. But the numbers, yeah, most definitely, I believe that some of them numbers were exaggerated. To the fullest. To the fucking fullest. System was never built for us. Yeah. Well, it was a system that was in play already that we had that was built for us. But because and that's what I be trying to tell people, like with the Louisiana Purchase, like how you come over here and purchase some shit that was already inhabited by people? You feel me? So who the fuck did you buy this shit from? Oh, so I forgot, because French, y'all forgot about the French. And Portuguese was so fucking small. They had their hands in shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got Spain, you got French, you got England. You know what I'm saying? See, all these superpower type motherfuckers was supposedly superpower motherfuckers. You feel me? That own land everywhere, that had land, or that seas controlled or colonized land everywhere type shit. You feel me? That's all this shit was about. You know what I'm saying? And if motherfuckers in France didn't start cutting off their own motherfucking kings and queens' heads and shit like that, guess what? They'll still be France will still be a motherfucking superpower. A prominent figure right now today. If they didn't start doing that shit. That's why England, you know what I'm saying, went over there and took some other crowns and shit, and then they became the UK and got some helpers out behind themselves. You feel me? And became a little bit more solid with what they shit. You know what I'm saying? And took over a little outskirts of the major shits around them. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was about. And then we gotta know that again, a lot of the original motherfuckers that came over here, or that got put here, they came from England. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? With this American Revolution shit. You feel me? These motherfuckers are England. Like, y'all, man, boy. Like, how do we go to school and read these motherfucking history books and don't realize the shit that's going on and what's taking place right here in front of our eyes? Even if you can't stop it, right? Let's just, okay, yeah, we can't stop none of this shit. But you know how many motherfuckers really just oblivious to a lot of this shit and really, and I know a lot of motherfuckers don't care, and I know some people do know, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that don't know a lot of this shit and really out here saying that they patriots and they really for the, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna sit here and say that me personally, that I would rather be somewhere else in the world. I'm gonna give it 100. I'm a hypocrite. No, I would rather be right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna stunt. Yeah, I'd rather be right here. This is where it's at for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do encourage people to, you know, get passports and, you know, go outside of the country, man, and go, you know, smell some different air, see some different waters, experience a different culture, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can necessarily live in some of these places for a substantial amount of time, please do so. But no, but with the fact that knowing that you can come back, of course, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, it's always nice to experience other things, man, and see how the other side live. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Caribbean islands, man. Set up shop there for a minute, man. Move around, go travel, see the country. A lot of times I know us as melanin individuals, we might not necessarily have those advantages or resources to just, say we can just travel the country and just see the world type shit. But if you can, little by little, piece by piece, that's something that you should aspire to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. I think at least somewhere in your lifetime, you know what I'm saying, you should go now outside of the states. You know what I'm saying? That's culminated by the United States Corporation of America. You feel? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah. Fucked up place. Fucked up things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at Trump. He ain't did shit different than what the founding fathers of this country has done. I would challenge any Republican, any Democrat, any liberal, any conservative, anybody. What makes the founding fathers held to such a fucking a high moral standard? Them motherfuckers was criminals and crooks and thieves and slave owners and motherfuckers too. They listen, Trump shit, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? We didn't live then, so things could be, historically speaking, for the preservation and the conservation and the full progressive of the land and for the people. You know what I'm saying? We didn't live then, so yeah, we can say that shit was great, but because we living through the turmoil and the bullshit that Trump thrusting out on us. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through this shit. We like, you know what I'm saying? Well, it don't matter. Like I said, it ain't necessarily got to be him. It could have been any motherfucker. Any motherfucker we could have been under that had us going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You feel? Who said Coach Ricky for president of the U.S.? Hell no. He said, don't forget England took over Australia to make it a prison colony. Big bro in the building dropping science. He said, how do you think we avoid repeating history, bro? You can't. You can't. You're not gonna avoid repeating history because we human. You feel? Because and it's crazy to say that because the picture is painted right there in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we don't have a blueprint or a spreadsheet or some type of module. Well, that module ain't the word I'm looking for. I forgot the word I'm looking for. But a basic blueprint of not how to avoid certain shit. Oh, we got that. We see that. It's recorded, right? But human fallacy. We gonna always be human. Human characteristics in nature is gonna always, take place and overwhelm and supersede and overrule anything. You know what I'm saying? And may it be greed, may it be lust. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of fucks it up to say, man, ain't no good people out there. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, some of the things that we do that might seem bad might be for our greater good as well. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how you look at it and how you approach it. You know what I'm saying? But how do I think we avoid repeating history? So if that's a question for me to try to answer, how do I think we can avoid repeating? How do I think we can avoid repeating history? Reprogramming, removal of social constructs, the removal of all current and modern learning and educational systems. Do a whole reboot, a whole rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Start over from scratch type situation. Level the playing field. Really level the playing field. You know what I'm saying? I think if other countries and other places had the opportunity to be equal, um, as far as economical status and military prowess, I think even if the world had one central religion, I don't even think the religion has a big play in this now. I mean, even though it do, but even if the world just had one central religion, you know what I'm saying? Meaning that it wasn't shit else, but there's just one thing, you know, just the equality of economics and military prowess. I think we're kind of, keep everything on a fair and steady pace to where I think we can progress evenly. Oh, excuse me. I mean, and again, and I answered that without putting too much thought into it. Not saying that, but you know what I'm saying, because I think that's a pretty interesting question. Um, and that was a well asked question, and I appreciate that question. Um, that was a hell of a question. Again, but those are some of the things that I think that as far as repeating history to what I'm saying, to progress and push evolution along. Like I say, man, just relearning and doing away with the current educational system and just starting over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's very important. You know what I'm saying? And just like I say, making sure that every so-called country that's going to be a country has the same economic and military prowess as every other country. You know what I'm saying? To keep it on the same playing field. You know what I'm saying? That would take some time and a lot of reprogramming and debugging amongst our society. Um, especially when we're talking about geographically, because shit, and I did say central religion, so I might have to throw religion back in there because I don't know about that geographically speaking. Some motherfuckers might be mad. Let's say I agree that we as humans basically resort to our base instincts, no matter how detrimental or destructive they may be in essence. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? But if what I said was a possibility, you know what I'm saying? Um, to potentially be a solution to not repeating the same things, you know what I'm saying? If something like that could really happen, those would be some of the starting points that I would use, you know what I'm saying, or that I would implement to start to take place to help to stop that, repeating of history. You know what I'm saying? Chat, man. I got a few people in the chat. What y'all think? That's an interesting question, man. The brother asks, "How do you think we can avoid repeating history?" I'm saying, everybody ain't got to answer at once. We almost at that time anyway, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to chime in. But we'll give it a minute, man. Some people might want to chime in. If y'all want to chime in, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to come up and anybody new here want to chime in and see if they can tackle that question. You know what I'm saying? See if they can tackle that question. Question of the night. You feel me? Fuck it. We're gonna make this the question of the night. How do you think we can avoid repeating history? You know what I'm saying? Peoples. If anybody think they can answer that question, man, please feel free to do so. You know what I'm saying? You get that link in the chat. Come on up here and answer that question, or you can type it in the chat. And if you need us to break it down a little bit more for you, know what I'm saying, we can do that as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how do you think we can avoid repeating history? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't. So, is history? I think history is meant to be repeated, right? like they always say, nothing new under the sun. And then you know how old fads and old fashions fall to the wayside. And then guess what? They come back. You know what I'm saying? Then they fall again, and then they come back in another way, shape, form, or fashion, but it's still like damn near, you know what I'm saying, like what it used to be type shit. Like it's crazy. Just like with the big and baggy clothes, how that fell off, and then the tight clothes, and now the big and baggy clothes coming back in a different type of way, but they coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember like when bell bottoms were in the 70s and then they fell off and then they came back and then the one pieces and just a lot of different type of things. Things are coming back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new under the sun. History always repeats itself. Because it's a cycle. It's just like a cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? Life is going to continue to repeat itself as long as it's humans. As long as we can procreate. You know what I'm saying? Unless something stop our biology from working the way it worked. You know what I'm saying? History is like a cycle of life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's always intertwined that way. History is always going to repeat itself, I believe. Now, can we change? Now, let me ask you this. So, is changing history the same thing as going back in time and maybe changing time and fucking up time? you feel me? Because maybe history is meant to repeat itself. Maybe history is a cycle of repetition. And maybe within this repetition, there are certain things that we have to fix each and every time that this cycle happens, and it's not so all. And maybe the things that we're fixing, and it's not always supposed to be at one time. You know what I'm saying? Or we're not supposed to just get it right all at one time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with this cycle, it's supposed to be this way. We're supposed to chip at it and fix it one thing at a time until we can get it right. I guess I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if this is a game. You know what I'm saying? Because when we leave here, guess what? Life is going to continue. And then after whoever's here when we gone, when they gone, guess what? Life is still going to continue. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? After we gone, and then the people that's gone after us, and then after them people that was gone, after they gone, guess what? It's still going to be people here, and it's going to continue. And this shit is going to be a life cycle. It's just a life cycle. Yeah, we might not be here to see the technology or whatever the case may be. We don't know what's going to happen, but people still going to be people. People still going to be impressionable. People still going to be influential. People still going to be peer so shit. Like maybe it's meant for history to repeat itself. And maybe, what I'm saying? Like I say, as that cycle happens, maybe it's certain things that we fix as individuals or that we fix as whole or that we fix as communities until we can just get it right. Who knows? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Geographically speaking, there are areas that will be resistant to enlightenment because of the complacency. I don't believe enlightenment is being complacent. I don't think there's complacency in enlightenment. Okay. Certain areas will be resistant to enlightenment because of complacency. So to be enlightenment is not to be complacent. So I don't think that. I don't think so. So history is meant to be learned from, not repeated. That's not true because history always repeats itself. So in the process of history being repetition, and people learn through repetition. So by history repeating itself, that's our process of being learned or our process of learning. You know what I'm saying? And now we become learned. So that through that process of repetition of history repeating itself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's not always the case for every individual, but for most people, you know what I'm saying? That's how things work through repetition. So, I mean, it's tomato, potato, potato. It's all about how you look at it, how you perceive. You know what I'm saying? This could be a subjective topic of discussion, if need be, or need to be placed in that type of category. In a vacuum, history is supposed to boost innovation for future societal development. Yeah. Right. And through the cycle of repetition, it does that. Because we learn from the past to create things in our present to present things in our future, which doesn't exist because it's always the present, because the present makes the future, and the present, it's the future of the past. But anyway, that's another topic. I just hell no. I like how I see. I'll put that in there. And the present is the future of the past. I like that. I like how I put that together. I don't know about y'all, but I like how I just put that together. You know what I'm saying? But I like that though. In the vacuum, history is supposed to be innovation for the future societal development. And you're absolutely correct. Because, history is supposed to be, we're supposed to learn from our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to learn from the people who came from before us in order to make things better and to create more concrete and stable institutions or organizations and societies and communities, or whether they're colonial or trivial or tribunal, society. It depends on where you're at and how you look at it. For most places, it's called a colonial. But yeah, absolutely correct. And I wouldn't disagree with you there, brother. Wouldn't disagree with you at all. But anyway, y'all, man, we didn't reach our time here. We reached our 2-hour mark here on Wild Ass Wednesday. We didn't get too wild for you. You know what I'm saying? We got a little treat in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Remo came in. He said, remember what I said yesterday? History is tomorrow's mystery. Today is a gift, which is why it is called the present. Yeah, man. I remember what you said, but I like what I put down too. You feel me? I like what I put down too. You feel me? I fuck with what you put down, but I like what I put down too. You know what I'm talking about? Because I be putting it down when I be putting it down. I put it down when I put it down. Because I likes to put it. You feel? You know what I'm talking about, Professor? Yeah, there. You feel? But yeah, man. Most definitely, man. We didn't reach our 2-hour mark, man. It's always great to be able to come up on the platform, man, and have a good discourse. Read these articles, man, and just what I'm saying, go off into different various topics and just have a good discussion with the people. I always appreciate y'all, man. All my kings and all my goddesses and moderators on the channel. I appreciate everybody that, dropped in and dropped a like, that peeped in, or whatever the case may be. Again, open platform, open forum. It's open for anybody to hit the link in the chat, to come up on the stage and be respectable, of course, with the discourse and show proper decorum, if you're on my panel. No longer I ain't having that shit no longer in 2026. You feel me? We ain't doing that. I don't care what the people think about me. You can call me a tyrant or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we up here, man, and we trying to get some shit done, and we doing it how we supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I might let a little shit fly, right? You feel me? But, man, if that shit just keep persisting, like, I can't. You got to go. Bam. I don't know if you like me or subscribe or whatever the case may be, man. We got to have some order, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to have some order amongst the people. You feel me? Most definitely got to have some order amongst the people. That's the only way we're going to continue to network and grow and be successful and depend and hold each other accountable and responsible for our own actions, man. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, that's what we're doing on the channel, man. I ain't going to let too many things just fly over and get by like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tighten up the ship a little bit more, you feel me? With myself included as well. We're going to tighten up the ship a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if we can get back into this professional mode over here. You know what I'm saying? We still have fun, though. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, it can get a little raunchy. You feel me? Yeah, a little raunchy. You know what I'm saying? But we like the raunchy sometimes, though. We most definitely like the raunchy sometimes. But yeah, man, we didn't reach that mark, man. So, like I say, man, big ups to all my kings and all my goddesses and moderators, man. Big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Man, I'm going to leave you like I came to you, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And again, that's people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our families, our extended families, and more especially our family here over here on the channel. And don't forget, y'all, We need to start mastering these 5 key components of life right now. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time for those in the back that were doing something that probably wasn't even listening to me, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And if you just getting here, man, do your boy a favor, man. Don't leave me hanging, man. If you just not getting in the building, man, and you ain't did it yet, and you want to do
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
and don't forget to go support those who support me, because I support them until further notice. You feel me? Y'all know what it is, man. Bearded Conversation, man. We're in the building every Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. Every Friday, 9 p.m. Central to 12. Every Saturday, 9 p.m. Central to 2. And every Sunday, 9 to 11, man. And don't forget, man, you know, we do spontaneous pops up with that Bearded Midday Convo. You feel me? So you never know when you're going to catch your boy, you know what I'm saying, doing the midday, man. You feel me? It might be 3, you know, tell me it might be 5, might be 12, 1. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Just keep on the lookout, man. And don't forget, man, wherever y'all go, man, don't forget to ask the people if they ain't heard about us. If they haven't, type it in, hit that sub button, tell them to come on, man, and bring the family. You know what I'm talking about? We got something for everybody. With that being said, man, y'all know what it is, man. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, man, peace, love, and abundance, man. We out. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Let's see what we finna go ahead and groove too, man. He said you gotta give yourself the comment of the day. I don't give myself the comment of the day. You know what I'm saying? Big bro, you feel me, man? I just be talking my talk, man. I just, you know, more or less, man, like I say, you know, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind, y'all, you know what I'm saying, to give everybody their flowers, man, that subbed up to the channel, that watch, you know what I'm saying, that put their input in, man. You know, this is my therapy. Sometimes, you know, my day might not be going good, man. Not saying that I can't go to my girl, my sister, one of my kids, or somebody that I know, you know what I'm saying, to get that guidance or that information. Or even if I do go see a therapist or a counselor, or somebody that I confide in, you know what I'm saying, on a weekly basis or a daily basis or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? When I come up here in front of y'all, man, sometimes, man, whatever I'm thinking about or whatever stress that I might be having, if I'm having it, because I really don't be thinking I'll be stressing, not to me sometimes, but maybe I do, right? Because everybody do, right? But yeah, man, that shit seemed to go away. So I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all, man. Like, even if it's one person watching, just that's listening, you know, or that's agreeing, or that's disagreeing, or that's, you know what I'm saying, keeping the comments going in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm greatly appreciative of it, man. I'm greatly appreciative of it, brother. My bad for the bad English. You know, it happens a bit. But yeah, but you know, again, I'm greatly appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? So I always like to give y'all flowers at the end of the day, because again, like I say, man, without y'all viewing, without y'all watching, without y'all participating, without y'all doing what y'all do, you know what I'm saying? When I say certain things that might, you know what I'm saying, spark some type of innovation and inspiration, big bro, Professor Remo, you know what I'm saying? That's because, you know, it was inspired and it came from y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? I never really, you know what I'm saying, give myself the comment of the day. It always comes from you or somebody else in the chat. You know, now you know, you the front runner of it, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody got more, you know, hold on, where is that? Ain't nobody got no more words of wisdoms brought to you by. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got more of those than you, my boy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me hit it one more with that. Words of wisdoms brought to you by. That shit dope. I'm gonna have to just automatically make that a button. I'm gonna have to just put that in. You know what I'm saying? That words of wisdom is brought to you by Professor Remo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to put that in, man. That shit dope. But you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but a few people as of late, man, you know what I'm saying, been having some good ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like my boy Lion, man, on that One Bearded Tabernacle, man, that brother, man, what that brother said has been with me, man. And I use this, you know what I'm saying? Well, I have used it quite a bit, you know what I'm saying? When he was like, man, you know, if you don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't taking control, basically in a nutshell, if you don't know who you are, you ain't taking control of who you are, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna allow somebody to come along and tell you who you are. And then in the process of that, they see now they're gonna be guiding and pulling the strings, and you're gonna be the puppet for the situation. You feel me? So we necessarily don't want that. We trying to wake everybody up and make sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, is self-aware, and self-accountable and self-responsible and reliable, you know what I'm saying, for their own faults and habits and creations and destructions and things that they and vices and shit that they do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, man. Growth. Growth and development. You feel me? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Amongst many other things. That we need to get a hold to. You feel me? So yeah, man. I love y'all. It's time for me to get on up out of here, man. Because if I don't, I'll be talking for a whole nother hour. You know what I'm saying? Let me go here, man. What we gonna get up out of here, y'all? Let's see what I want to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We can turn up a little bit. We already played a little bit. You feel me? Let me turn up a little bit. Let's get it.
I love you. I love you. Girl, I love you more when you're naked. Tell me something with you like a lady. But when you moan until you take it. You said take it slow while I'm not raising. Think I really love how she move. Ooh, ooh. Baby girl, do they want to? Ooh, ooh. You on my mind from morning to noon. We can vibe all night, that's all up to you. Take me to the ocean, let me dive in. Then I'ma make you come, barely trying. We been on the drugs, now I'm flying. Since she don't got a man, I know she lying. But baby, let's go. I'ma play my role, stay true. In my head, skies are always blue. Know that I'm a star, so I'm always on the move. Only thing I'm chasing is another bag or two. Married to the money, had a fit with bitchy blues. A mirror on my waist and all money on my shoes. And London, if it shows, like my name was on the nose. Yeah, I throw it back on me, move to the truth. They only want to squeeze it, never basic. Tell me that I'm guessing it's no breaking. Please don't hit my silly if you're playing. Said she coming to the telly, so persuading. Whatever's on your heart, girl, just say it. Put it on the line, push your ratings. And please don't tell your friends that we dating. Cause I ain't never said that we dating. And I love you more when you naked. Diamond shimmer with you like a lady, yeah. But when you moan, I say take it. You say take it slow while I'm not racing. I'ma blow your mind, vibe amazing. Keep you coming, make I drive you crazy. I'ma take it with me when I make it. Put it on my own, no contemplation, yeah. That's a beauty on your face, I'm not lying. Baby, keep them hips steady wine. Feeling this music, got this vibe. Your pussy on the bed, girl, I'm dying. It is no lie, love your body, yo. Don't check no prices, girl, we got enough. Since you got with me, got more popular. Give me your heart, girl, I like it up. Later, this ain't a free throw. And like she nice, but she's a freak show. Handle it nice, but stop bistro. Take her to the crib and I get. I'm so out of space, feel like this Pluto. Say first time to my kiss, I call it judo. Only one way goal, they got a culo. Baby, call me Poppy, I'm a chulo. Natural body, she been snatched. Say that I'm a nigga, girl, I been that. Where you put it on me, I might spin back. You just say the word and I'ma spin that. Got the couple rackies on my pendants. Every single diamond in attendance. I've been living life with no limits. Get into the money, let it feel it. Can I love you more when you're naked? Diamond shimmer with you like a leg. And when you moan, I say take it. Tell me take it slow while I'm not racing. I'ma blow your mind, vibe amazing. Keep you coming, make I drive you crazy. I'ma take it with me when I make it. Put that on my own, no contemplation, yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't fuck with us anyway. Hey, man, when we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, so may it be, family. Peace, man. Y'all come back now. You hear? Don't forget, man. Tomorrow, Thursday, Thursday, man. And I'm going to try to pull up something for Friday, man. You going to see. Peace, y'all.